Okay, hey kiddos, how's it going? Okay, I'm gonna use the mic this time because last time was very noisy. The only problem is, hey, how's it going? I don't want to rasp my thing. Okay, in the last video I showed you my hoof rasp. It's a farrier's rasp. Because I was a barefoot trimmer, proud to say. Back in Alberta and Saskatchewan, I trimmed many a horse. Anyway, for the woodworkers out there, if you know any farriers or barefoot trimmers, which is what I was, ask them for their old rasps because they'll last a long time doing wood. But trimmers want their rasps to be super sharp, and as soon as they start getting dull a bit, they'll toss them. Anyway, I've had this one since I got here. I used it for trimming hooves before I came over 3 years ago, and I've been using it since. It is getting a little dull now, so I kind of wish I could get a new one, but if anyone's coming over from the States or Canada, let me know and maybe I can get you to pick one up for me. Anyway, so what I've done, this is like, I'm working on two doughs at the same time, two shamisen bodies at the same time. I glued this yesterday, and then what I do, because it's always a little, the joins, it's really tricky, and part of me feels like it's amazing it even comes together, but it does, you know. What I do at first is, like these points, I shape them close while I'm working the pieces together, but they're never perfect, right? So what I do is I then take the corners and I'll work, I'm using the smooth side, I'll work the edges to get a nice sharp, nice defined corner. And then, oh, here's a good one I haven't worked on yet. And then what I'll do is start working the sides, you know? And like, it's pretty good. Not perfect though, like it kind of ramps up here and then goes over a little. I could use the coarse side, which cuts fast but also quite clean. But at this stage, generally I'd use the smoother side, you know? This bit is all feel, pretty much. Feel and look, you know what I mean? Like, so I'll work it. And I'll look at it. Just get a nice smooth curve going on. I mentioned in the last video I don't want to smooth because, you know, when I'm working at the pieces, this part will be pretty flat, right? Just, you know, whatever. And so part of my goal now is to just smooth that out, you know. Pretty good, pretty much to the done bit. But then I'll go to the scrapers on the other vise, you know, which you would have seen if you saw that other video. With the scrapers, I'm going this way mostly. It's easier on that other vise. But with this part, I'm going across the grain, right? Mostly. So I want a nice smooth curve this way, a nice smooth curve this way. I'm listening to this group I just discovered, Larkin Poe. It's really a duo, but they have a band too, I guess, from Georgia. Oh, it's fantastic. For these instruments, I use the hoof rasp a lot. The koras and the shamisens, I use it for all kinds of parts, you know. I'm not probably for the guitars I'm gonna make soon. I'm gonna see how it goes, but I imagine I won't be using it as much, you know? Can't really think of where I would. It's good for this kind of thing, right? Whereas guitars are dealing with flat pieces, like maybe the neck, but the necks are cedar or mahogany, which is quite soft, so anyway, whatever. Mostly with this stuff I'm dealing with pretty hard woods, you know? And they're so big you can get a really beautiful movement. We'll see, maybe the hoof rasp would be great for guitar making. I got other rasps. This is my other one that I really like. It's a 4-in-hand. It's like a rasp, curved rasp, flat rasp, curved file, flat file. So I use that a lot too. But not for this part. I use it on the inside more. Yeah. Anyway. Wanting to put up more videos of my process. Oh, one thing, with this piece of wood, there's like surface. I don't know if you can see it. Here, here, here and here. There's one here. There's surface. Geez, I don't want to use crack. That sounds bad. They're sort of like cracks, I guess. I wouldn't use the word crack or split. It doesn't go through. It's just completely on the surface, you know. But I think probably we'll see how it goes when I'm finished along the way. But probably they're going to show up on the finished instrument. I could do what you generally do, and that just fill it with fine sawdust. Probably wouldn't see it at all. But I've been pondering, you know, emphasizing it. That Japanese wabi-sabi thing, you know? Don't hide the flaws, quote unquote, as if there's any such thing as a flaw in wood. Exactly. I mean, I guess there is, but it depends on your perspective on. It's a natural thing. It's perfect in its own way. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I was thinking of using some Myrak dust. Slightly different tone, it might bring it up, you know? Anyway, I'm going to experiment with that. In the end, it's so fine it might not be noticeable at all anyway, so. Anyway, it's all fun stuff to ponder, you know? This is probably enough to get the idea. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for all those millions that want to make shamisens and koras.